On this day 1 year ago, members of Congress were holed up inside the Capitol trying to protect themselves from rioters. As political editor John Delano reports, one local congressman worries some Americans still have not learned from what happened.
On January 6th, a year ago, I interviewed Congressman Mike Doyle before the session to certify President Biden's election. A few hours later, I was back on a Zoom call with him, hearing in real time some frightening details of the insurrection to stop the Congress from doing its job.
We've been ordered to shelter in place. These protesters have breached the Capitol, and they are literally steps outside the door of the House of Representatives. And there are people actually in the Senate. Members that are in the House chamber have been ordered to hide under their desk, and the sergeant at arms, the guns are drawn, and there's a standoff going on as we speak.
We all know what happened. Lives were lost. Many police were injured. Over 700 lawbreakers face prosecution, with more to come. And of course, Congress returned late that night to finish its certification of Biden's win. Even though 8 of Pennsylvania's 9 Republican congressmen, including Mike Kelly and Guy Reschenthaler, voted not to count Pennsylvania's vote.
After the Capitol had been attacked and defiled, and that they were screaming to hang the vice president and looking for Speaker Pelosi to kill her, after all that happened, these guys had the audacity to come back into the Capitol and dispute the votes in Pennsylvania. I thought it was a shameful moment.
I reached out to both Kelly and Reschenthaler, but neither were available to go on camera. Doyle says his Republican colleagues know the election was not stolen, certainly not in Pennsylvania, since they were elected on the same ballot as Biden.
They don't seem to have the courage to confront what they know is not true, but because this former president has such a stranglehold on so many of their constituents that they're afraid to stand up to him. But you know, deep down inside, when they go home at night and look in the mirror, they know the truth.
And the state's most senior member of Congress says repeating former President Trump's big lie about election fraud in Pennsylvania is un-American.
Even more shamefully, some members of Congress and some elected officials that are running for governor in the US Senate and in these state legislatures that continue to perpetuate this lie, which causes distrust in the basic institutions of democracy, which is dangerous for our country. So they need to stop it.
Doyle says some folks just refuse to believe facts. President Biden won Pennsylvania by over 80,000 votes. County election officials identified only 26 votes cast fraudulently. And the courts, including the US Supreme Court, rejected all the claims of fraud raised by President Trump and his supporters. John Delano, KDKA News.